Virgo, welcome or welcome back. We're doing your tarot and oracle reading. This reading is going to be good for all Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Be sure to check your other placements and only take what resonates. So Virgo, I did pull some oracle cards to get us started off camera, and I was kind of meditating on your energy. So we have a lot of good benefic energy for you, and I don't even know why I wanted to say benefic, but it came to me. So there could be something going on with like Jupiter or Venus in your natal chart or transit chart, etc., etc. Actually in your progress chart as well, because the first card we got out from the Astro Oracle was Progression's Journey 56. Some of you guys could be 56 years old. There could also be a significant progression in your progress chart. If you don't know what a progress chart is, it's basically, the easiest way to explain it is that your sun in, real time moves 1 degree, or the sun moves 1 degree a day, right? Well, in the progress chart, it moves 1 degree a year. So your progressed sun will change signs every 30 years. So you guys could have progressed, if you're a Virgo sun, into being a progressed Libra possibly. So relationships could be highlighted for you. Also, I always pull a second one if we don't get like a significant card. This is kind of like a secondary card. So I did pull a second one and I got Ascendant, which is interesting. So there could be changes to your physical body. You guys could also be 35 years old, but I feel like you're beginning some sort of new journey here. I'm getting Fool card energy for some reason. I feel like hard times are behind you and you have a lot to look forward to, but you're also in this learning stage. And as I say learning stage, your Keepers of Light Oracle was Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Now, when we talk about the Ascendant or the first house in astrology, this is like the Eastern horizon. It's the moment you're born. That's how you get your rising sign, right? Your Ascendant. So it's the sign that is rising over the Eastern horizon. So you guys could have Virgo as your rising sign. You could be watching your rising placement. If not, there could just be something here about like the significance of a new journey. Like you have to learn new information and you're kind of like a baby in a new, like in a way. You're going down a completely new path. So for your spirit animal oracle, I did get Camel. This is a fire energy. And the key words I underlined for this one are resourceful, independent, and knows oneself. Self-reliant, handles challenge with ease. Bringing opposites into balance, fire and water. Traveler. And wealth of nourishment within. So there's a little bit of inner work I feel like needs to be cultivated in order for you to easily traverse whatever this new beginning energy is, because it could be completely foreign to you. I feel like this is a path that you have not walked before. And for your shadow, Virgo, we did get complacency. So I almost feel like you're a little bit hesitant. So if you haven't started this new journey yet, it's like Spirit is trying to push you down this new path, but you could be a little bit resistant to it. So we're going to dive into your general messages for you, Virgo. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. It is a form of energy transference, and I'm more likely to pick up on your energy. And of course, it does help the channel out. And stick around because I will be giving information about how you can enter the free reading giveaway this month. We have for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, general messages. Wealthy man, interesting. Something about the 13th could be significant. I'm also getting life path 3, concern. So there could be a male figure in your life that has some sort of concern for you. They could be thinking about reaching out to you. This could be a father figure or a grandfather figure or a male family figure or a male friend. But there's some sort of concern about you. This could be concern about possibly like your physical body or something like that, or changes that you're making, because maybe you're going down a completely new path. Some of you may have moved recently, but there could be somebody in your family or friend circle that is like concerned for you. I don't know if that concern is justified or if it's, completely off the wall and not even relevant, but there is somebody here that maybe is contemplating reaching out to you about some sort of concern they have for you. Some of you guys could be 33 years old. We have gift number 17. And then coffin. So some of you guys went through a recent ending, which is obviously, when we're talking about new beginnings, there quite obviously has probably been some sort of recent ending in your life. Now, this could be more metaphorical. It could be literal. There could have been a death in your family in the recent past. Or, just take it how it resonates. But I feel like a part of you had to die. I say that cautiously because it doesn't have to be a literal death. This is metaphorical for most of you. Others of you, it could be literal. But there's something that ended and a part of you had to die with it. And part of me thinks that some of you guys are being complacent with your shadow, being complacent of letting whatever this was go. Regardless of what it was, there's something here you're meant to learn from that in order to progress on your new journey. So there's some sort of gift or jewel or wisdom that you could take from that painful experience, because I would assume it was probably pretty painful, whatever it was. Change. So like I said, things are very much changing for you. You guys could be life path 9. Some of you guys could be pregnant. I know that's a very distinct message, but came to me intuitively. Great fortune fell out in the reverse. Be careful with your spending, Virgo. Some of you guys could be getting some sort of gift of money. But just be careful of not spending your money recklessly here. Also, there could be something here about some sort of court case, or, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a court trial or a court case, but there could be something here where you need to have the finances put away for something that comes up, like a parking ticket or a speeding ticket you forgot about, or you forgot to pay this, bill or taxes or whatever the case may be. Just be careful with that, because I almost feel like some of you guys think that you have more than you do, or something like that. Let's clarify a little bit. Yeah, and then bad health was at the bottom of the deck. For some reason, I wanted to check the subconscious energy there. So somebody could be concerned about your health. The ascendant is oftentimes an energy of our physical body, so our health. What is this wealthy man in concern card here? The Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords. I don't normally take the cards that fall on the floor anymore, so we're going to put that back, although I do feel like that is kind of an energy of somebody wanting to talk to you, maybe even aggressively if this hasn't happened yet. So just be aware of that. Somebody could be a little bit confrontational. This could be a father figure for sure, with the Emperor card at the bottom of the deck. And they're concerned about what your plans are for the future. Others of you, this could be an energy of somebody having concern about either what you're doing for work or who you're connected to in love. Could be a family member, a friend, again. Anything else on this with the wealthy man in concern? Page of Swords. They're trying to figure out how to approach you or how to have the conversation, in the best way possible. I think their intentions are probably pure, but they want to make sure that you receive it well. You guys could be connected to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So that could be somebody, maybe if you're in a romantic partnership with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, somebody could be concerned about that relationship. This could also be somebody from your past that you're in a relationship with, or if you were in a relationship with them in the past, they could be like kind of checking you out and trying to figure out how to reach out to you. So just be careful with that. They could be older than you. That's why it could have popped out as the wealthy man card, like an older man card. Could be the father or mother of your children. Why is the coffin card here in the gift? The Emperor card. Some of you, not all of you, could have recently lost a father figure in your life. If that story does resonate, I am getting something here about a male figure in your life that was somewhat of a, he's a disciplinary, he's a authoritarian, he's very clear and concise, very masculine. There's some sort of masculine trait from this individual that is meant to be passed down to you, or there's something for you to learn from that experience with that person. Take that how it resonates. It's not going to be for everyone. Also, for some of you, there was a recent ending in a job situation with a possibly like a boss that was somewhat condescending or stubborn, rigid, very almost narcissistic in a way, and you lost a job or you quit a job or you're thinking about moving away from a job, but there's some sort of knowledge from this job that you can take on into some sort of new job or being an entrepreneur. I do have 2 cards here that are about being a business owner. So this could help you, even though it could have been a bad situation. There could be some sort of knowledge or gift in that experience that you can take on in the future. Like if you had a falling out, or if you had conflict at work, or if you had conflict with a father figure or a male figure in your life, there's something here that you can hold on to moving forward. What is this change card here? 9 of Pentacles. I feel like your finances are improving. You're getting to a more stable and secure place. You guys are looking good, smelling good, saving money. But like I said, be careful with your spending. Like, don't overspend. Like, treat yourself here and there. That's the Venus and Virgo card. Somebody could have that placement. Why is the Great Fortune card here in the reversed? The 8 of Wands in the Death card. Some of you guys are emotionally spending your money. You guys could also be thinking about travel. If you are planning a vacation or planning on traveling, be careful that you're not spending, you know, all of your money on this vacation or on this trip, because you could be emotionally spending by trying to get over whatever this Coffin energy was, because I feel like this Coffin energy is lining up with the Death card energy. They're both cards of endings. Also, somebody could try to talk you into spending money on something that you don't actually want. So again, emotionally spending. Like you almost feel obligated, or there could be something about an apology, or you want to buy somebody something in regards to an apology of some extent. Take that how it resonates. Let's get advice and then we'll move on to love. 9 of Wands here. You need to keep going on something. I feel like you feel very tired and worn out and beaten and bruised. There's some sort of reward for you to keep pushing, but you are also in the learning stage. The pages are apprentices and they're all about learning. So there's something here you're learning about the 3D realm, the 3D tangible realm, something about your physical reality. You know, whether this is relationships, whether this is family, whether this is, you know, navigating grief or an ending to some capacity, ending a job, becoming a business owner, you know, navigating tough conversations with family members. Fool card at the bottom of the deck. There's a new beginning coming. You need to keep pushing regardless of what you've been through in the past, because there will be celebration in the near future. So we're going to move on to love for you, Virgo. If you're watching on TikTok, you can hop over to my YouTube. All right, Virgo. What do we have for my Virgos in love? Past, present, and future. 2 cards, please. We have the 6 of Wands and the Hierophant. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Interesting. So it looks like in the past, Virgo, there was some sort of relationship there was some sort of victory at one point in time. You guys possibly could have recently got married, or you were married, or there was something here also about some sort of knowledge or wisdom that you were gaining, or in turn, learning from some sort of connection that you were in. We're going to clarify to get more context here, but it looks pretty good so far. In the past energy anyway, plus the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You felt happy. You felt like you were getting your happily ever after. I do feel like somebody wanted to have some sort of conversation, or there could have been some sort of conversation you were holding back on having with your partner at this time. What is the current energy for Virgo? 4 of Cups. Yeah, there's something here that you're currently unsatisfied about. I don't know. I would assume this is the same relationship, especially if you're married. The Chariot. Bottom of the deck, the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. So some of you guys could be contemplating, it could quite possibly be relocating, like moving. Others of you maybe want to pursue something that is more aligned with your dharma and your soul path. The Chariot card, I always refer to the Chariot card as like your divine timeline. This is like the divine leading you down your path, and you feel like the divine is pulling you in a certain direction. And I almost feel like there could have been some sort of denial from your partner, or if there wasn't a denial from your partner to follow your dreams or your timeline, it's almost like you're afraid to ask them. And you're trying to follow your heart here and also keep your boundaries up, but you feel like you have too much on your plate. So you could want to have a conversation about carrying too much of the weight of the relationship. But I do feel like you're coming to a realization that you have to follow your heart. You have to follow your dharma, or you have to follow whatever this call down your path is. What is the future energy? The Moon card. And the Justice card. Interesting. We're going to clarify that, but it looks like something is coming back into balance. So I don't know We're definitely going to have to clarify that, because I feel like you're having lots of anxiety in the future. You do feel like with, you know, whomever this situation is, this is a soulmate. I would assume you're still together, but there is a possibility that there was a separation, and that could be why your energy is closed off or unsatisfied in love right now. So that could also be why the Chariot is here, because possibly, you know, you're trying to move on from a connection, but we're going to clarify to get more context. But something is coming back into balance in the near future, but I also feel like some of your fears and your shadow is being illuminated to some extent. And you're having lots of anxiety. You could not be sleeping. You're trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel in regards to some sort of new beginning. Why is... Why is the Four Cups? Okay, too many. Why is the Four Cups in the current energy? The Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're being pulled in one direction, but you feel chained because of your relationship, or something is holding you back, whether it's the emotional status of the connection, or you just feel, yeah, I almost feel like there's something here that's keeping you tied to the connection, and it's almost like preventing you from going down a path. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to separate from this person, but it's almost like you're afraid to speak up to this person about it. Or what is this Chariot card? Ten of Swords. So there could have been a separation or a breakup here. Somebody feels very backstabbed and very hurt. So that could be what you're trying to move away from. You know, if there was some sort of betrayal within the connection, I mean, this is the rock bottom of a relationship. You know, you feel very stabbed in the back. You could have caught your partner or your, you know, husband or wife or partner texting somebody else, because in this depiction of the Ten of Swords, she is holding a cell phone. I feel like you're trying to move on. If that that story is resonating for you, I cannot talk today. Mercury retrograde almost. I feel like if that story does resonate for you, you're trying to move on. You're trying to move towards where the divine is calling you to move towards, but your heart is still facing the past, because the Queen of Cups, when I have it laying on the table, is facing the Hierophant and the Six of Wands. This could have been a very public relationship as well. There is some inner work and shadow work that needs to be cultivated in order for you to move forward, I believe, because I just saw the Virgo card, the Hermit card, which is the Virgo card. Why is the Moon card in the near future? Ace of Cups. So there is some sort of emotional renewal for you in the near future. Things are coming back into balance, because we have the Ace of Cups here followed by the Justice card, but the Ace of Cups is clarifying the Moon card, and the Moon card oftentimes speaks of something that is not clear to us, something that is kind of hidden or subconscious. It could be a shadow, it could be a fear a lot of times. Why is the Justice card here? Too many. If you do the inner work, I feel like you're going to be okay. Two of Pentacles. So if this was a connection where there was some sort of betrayal or backstabbing, or you felt, you know, betrayed to some extent, but your heart is still connected to this person, like you want to forgive them, or the roles can always be flipped. Take it how it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everyone, because this is a general public reading. But there is something here about if you are willing to forgive them and do the inner work, both of you, there is a possibility for some sort of emotional renewal, but you're going to have to face your shadow with the Moon card here. This isn't about surface level, you know, accepting an apology or forgiving somebody. It is about really doing the deep inner work and knowing that if you forgive somebody, you have to fully forgive them and move forward together to the divine timeline that the divine is calling you towards. Just make sure it's in alignment with your intuition, and be sure that your intuition is clearly speaking to you, not just guessing from your ego, in order for you to get some sort of emotional fulfillment. Now, others of you, if you are following the divine's lead and the divine is not calling you to stay with this person, it's going to be different for every Virgo. This is an emotional renewal of yourself, your own. The Ace of Cups comes before the Two of Cups. So this is some sort of emotional renewal that comes when you do the inner work, face your fears and your shadows, possibly of being alone, and knowing that the divine has your back regardless. And something is being, you know, leveled out. Something is coming back into balance for you. I mean, we have 2 cards of balance here, the 2 of Pentacles as well. And it's also about like kind of going with the ebbs and flows of life. Like not all parts of life are going to be sunshine and daisies, right? You're going to have hard times. You're going to have to face your fears. Shadows are going to surface. But in the end, we always have God and the divine to lead us where we're supposed to go. So as long as you're listening to your intuition and doing the inner work, I think you're going to be okay. But let's get some advice for you, Virgo. The 5 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles here. So a lot of you felt betrayed. Possibly you could have felt like your needs weren't getting met. This could be physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of the above. Just take it how it resonates. You could have been ghosted by somebody, or you just felt like, you know, in a very, very much of a lack mindset. Those of you that still have your heart set on staying with this person, or you're married to this person, or you want to work it out with this person, and you do feel like the divine is asking you to stay with this person, there is something here about needing to have some sort of honest conversation about putting in the work together to build something together that is healthy and stable, but also remembering to stay in alignment with your logic with the King of Swords there. There's something here about, yes, you can have emotions, and I do feel like you have a lot of emotion for this person, but you also have to be realistic on how you guys can build yourselves up, do the inner work separately, but also together to build something together. You're collaborating on a relationship, on a divine union, if that's the case. Others of you, this could be about getting real nitty gritty and honest with yourself about where you could have gone wrong in the connection. You know, if there isn't any like definite things you can point out that you specifically did wrong. I mean, I'm a firm believer in like attracts like. So if your person was presenting you with one type of energy, there was some sort of energy within you that was mirroring that. That's my own belief and opinion. But there's something here about needing to get real honest with yourself and the divine, talk to God out loud and be honest where you did not fully show up in this connection. And that's your shadow work there. And then ultimately that will lead you down a path where you can build the emotional capacity to have some sort of emotional renewal through doing your shadow work, through facing your shadow, and through facing your fears. So that is all I have for you, Virgo, and better times are ahead, trust me. We have the Empress card at the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. That is all I have for you, Virgo. If you want to book personal readings, you can click the link in the description box below. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you guys want to enter in for the free reading giveaway this month, all you have to do is leave a comment down below the video, and everyone will be entered probably around the 2nd week of August, sometime, you know, 1st or 2nd week of August. Take a step back. So there's something here that you need to look at from a higher perspective, Virgo. But that is all I have for you, Virgo. I will see you next time. Bye.